Hey, what's going on? I decided to do live a little early today. Um, it's difficult because I have my daughter, so it's like, why not? So here we are, live stream. This is my Jedi outfit, by the way, Jedi robe. See, my Jedi robe with my Rogue One poster in the background. So I don't know if you were caught Dog City is live, but it was pretty cool. We had a great show on Friday night, and I was pretty excited about it. So this week has been a little crazy, right? I mean, we first of all we had this massive hurricane down in Florida, which was like, my God, I can't believe like the devastation that it caused. It caused a lot of devastation, and I mean, I haven't seen the pictures recently, but I have no clue of how bad. I mean, it looked really bad from what I saw from the aerial photos. It looked really, really, really bad, and I feel horrible. I mean, that had to be the hardest hit hurricane that's ever hit there. So it's pretty sad. Besides that fact, a lot's happened in Star Wars universe, and I really hope all those people. I mean, because we had a hurricane here, and I know the devastation it caused. I know the loss. I know the death. I know. I remember. I remember how bad we got it here. We got hit with Hurricane Sandy, and it was no joke. It was just things in my life I could never believe that I've seen. Never. It was pretty devastating, to be honest with you. It's very devastating. And the amount of suffering everybody went through, losing their houses, cars, people, family members. It was just the most, I don't think people took it seriously because we got hit with Hurricane Irene and they were prepping us up for how bad Hurricane Irene was going to be, and it was going to be, it was just going to be really devastating, and it wasn't. And so everybody took Sandy as the same thing, like, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to believe it, and boy, that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. We really got hit hard. I remember my friend, he got trapped for 3 days in his attic with no power, no electricity. There was no way to get to him. It was horrible. And thank God that, and they told everybody, get out, evacuate, evacuate, evacuate. And people just didn't want to listen. You can't save your home from Mother Nature. You can't save it from lava. You can't save it from a tornado. You don't have that power. And I don't think people truly understand that we do not, as human beings, have the power to stop Mother Nature. We don't. We don't have that power to stop Mother Nature. So, it was really sad to see the devastation that this Hurricane Michael has caused. It was sad with Sandy. I never forgot it, and I feel really horrible for those people suffering right at this moment. It's somebody's in here. Hey, Lord Vader, how are you? It really is. I mean, the devastation that this thing has caused, 155-mile-an-hour winds, Category 4, almost Category 5. It's wiped out homes. I'm sure there's people trying to figure out their lives right now. They've lost their home. They've lost everything. They might even be in that area saying, my God, isn't anybody going to save me? What am I going to do for food, water right now? I have no money. Yeah, I can't imagine. If they stayed behind, I feel absolutely horrible for those people. And they warn you, you can't beat Mother Nature. We as humans cannot beat a tornado and a hurricane. So when they tell you get out, as much as you love your home, as much as you love your possessions, the world is falling apart slowly, and most of us just don't know. Lord Vader, I feel that's very true what you're telling me. And thank you for joining the live stream, by the way. Thank you for coming on here. The Earth was the entire Earth was the warmest it's ever been last year. The warmest. I've never seen it like that, I don't see it getting better. People didn't take this seriously, and I mean, if you're not now with the ice caps melting, the glacier was melted and just drifted. It was like the size of, I think they said Manhattan. Hey, Imperial Academy, how are you? But it is what it is, and we just have to. I don't know what we can do as humans. It's very little we can do. It's just I don't know, just recycling and help the environment. That's really all we can do. Um, Oh, good. I'm glad you're okay, man. Thank you to the live stream, Lord Vader and Imperial Academy. It's great to see you guys. So, let's talk about besides Hurricane Michael. I would say if you can give money, give to the Red Cross. They're a good organization. If you can help out, I'm sure that that'll go to people who need it. I'm not sure about trusting all these other things. There's too many scams and stuff like that. So be careful if you're going to donate. And let's say a prayer for those for suffered from Hurricane Michael. It was really devastating. Like I said, because Sandy was devastating, and I remember all the hell that we went through. So now let's talk about this week. First of all, what was his name? Chuck Wendig, I think that was his name. I'm not too familiar with the political side of Star Wars too much, but him and James Blunt, and I think that's his name. I'm not sure their names, the last names, but they got fired, and one was about child pornography, and the other one was about, just insulting people. And I don't feel bad for him. From what I've heard, from the channels I've seen, from the videos I've seen from people, they said this guy was just horrible. Horrible. I'm trying not to curse here. I'll just say he's an a-hole. Hey, Galactic Pops. What's up, buddy? How are you? Good to see you. Oh, in case you're wondering, because I know you guys came in a little late, this is my Jedi robe. I have a whole Jedi outfit. I didn't have the chance to put it on, but this is it, just to show you. I'm going to wear this probably for Halloween and celebration if I can. I got the whole outfit. It's great. It looks really cool. I'll try to post a picture in my video. But besides that, Rob Sidious. Ultimate power. Thanks, man. You should see the whole thing. I got the whole. I look like Kenobi. When I put the hood up, though, I do look like Sidious. But when I do put the hood back, it looks more like Kenobi. Just I wear glasses. So whatever. So anyway, so they fired them, and my opinion on this is that Disney happens to be. Thanks for the likes, by Ray. I really appreciate it. They're going in the right direction. We got somebody else who joined the channel. Feel free to chat, any of you. Feel free to say hi to each other. Feel free to whatever you'd like. I'm going to read every chat that's posted here, by the way, so don't worry about it. My live streams have been really great, and I'll say this is because of you guys, because you guys have been involved, and I really appreciate that. You guys have made it fun, and that's what made it so good. Last weekend's chat was funny because I fell and the phone rolled, and unfortunately I deleted the dang thing by accident. Totally my fault. You live and you learn. It was great though, and so now, like I said, let's get back to what I was talking about. So you got James and Chuck was fired. And in my opinion, I have no remorse for the guy. The guy has, Force Wave is on. He said, hey, can't stay long, but hey, Force Wave, thank you for dropping by. And you can give me a like, I appreciate it. I wish you could stay longer. Also, Galactic Pop says, what does he say? Oops. Let's go back to the chat. Oh, no. How do I do that? Nope. I forgot how to do it. I'm sorry. I'm pressing a button here trying to see what you said. And that just changes the camera view. Here we go. So Galactic Pop says, also, don't take what I said about Battlefront seriously. I don't hate the game. I just didn't find it fun like Battlefield. Just didn't find it fun like Battlefield, but wasn't insulting you. Oh, no, I don't. Listen, I love Battlefront 2. I think it's fun. I know Imperial Academy plays Battlefront 2. I'm not sure if the Force Wave played Battlefront 2. I'm not sure if Lord Vader plays Battlefront 2. I'm not too sure. But I find the game extremely fun. Force Wave, do you like Battlefront 2? What are your feelings since you play it? What is your feelings on it? Imperial Academy, I know you play it, and what is your feelings on it also? Lord Vader, I don't know if you're still on, because I see people in and out. Lord Vader, if you're on, feel free to let us know in the chat. I will read all your chats, so don't worry about it. I don't know how you guys feel, but I love Battlefront 2, and I did a video on it with the roadmap, and I'm pretty excited because we'll talk about Battlefront 2, about that. With Battlefront 2, we'll discuss that since I put on my video. I like it. I mean, General Grievous is coming the end of this month, which I think is really cool. Then we're going to have Obi-Wan Kenobi. December, there's nothing in December. And then we're going to have eventually in January, February, we got Anakin coming, and we got Count Dooku in January, Anakin in February. So I'm really excited because Count Dooku is one of my tops. Imperial Academy says, I really like Battlefront. I think we just need more content more frequently. And Dork Sidious says, wipe them out. All of them. The Force Wave says, I used to love it, but over the summer it got boring and haven't played it since, but but what? Come on. And I haven't played it since, but I'll hopefully get back into it with new maps, characters, and etc. And Jet Galactic Pop says, "Hey dog, what's up?" And dog says, "Hey pops, what's going on?" So, dog in the house. Dog. It was, by the way, I had a great live stream with you. I truly loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I had a great time, man. It was really a lot of fun. I have to say, really a lot of fun. So thanks for having me on. And Force Wave, if you want to do a collab, if you want to do a live stream, if anybody wants to do a live stream, I'm more than willing to do it with them. I still have to do a video for Imperial Academy. I haven't forgot you, bro. Don't think I forgot. Galactic Pop says, I'm extending my brand to Twitch, which will have things set up by next week. So if you're on Twitch, check out Galactic Pops. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks for hitting the like buttons, guys. I appreciate it. Hope more people will join us. I hope Hacker and Pete and other people come in. But last week was great. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping a repeat of last week. Of course, I have 192 people, and I wish any of them would jump on. Beer Academy says, take your time with it. I'm in no rush. Okay. You know, that's no problem. I'm going to try. This week is going to be, last week was my birthday week. Doc says, you were brilliant. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I'm glad I was brilliant. That's rarity. I'm me, brilliant. Hey. But no, that's 6 people. Oh, please stay in here. Let's chat. 6 people. Please stay with me. Please stay with me. Whoever you are, who's ever in here, please hit that chat. Talk. Whatever you want to talk about. I'm more than willing. That's what you guys make this chat. Remember, this chat's more fun because you're here. Otherwise, it's just another video. Oh, Dark Lord says, I don't have much time to chat. Guys, you might not know Dark Lord. Imperial Galactic Pop says, I think the Imperial Academy needs more support for his videos. Totally agree with that. Dark Lord says, watching my little one today. I know the feeling. My little one's taking a nap, so I totally hear. If you haven't checked Dark Lord, shout out to him. He's got a great channel. Galactic Pops, you would like it because he does Star Wars figures, which I think are really cool. He has one heck, just like Galactic Pops. The two of you have an amazing collection. I always check out your videos. At least I try to. So Galactic Pops and Dark Lord, you guys have a really good channel. Dark Lord says, I took the little one to the dollar store and found 3 more figures. Wow, that's fantastic. You're so lucky, man. I could go to the dollar store. I do not find that. That's awesome. So yeah, they're more about Star Wars figures, and Galactic Pops is about pop figures. They're pretty cool. 2 more Death Troopers and a Scarif Trooper. I hope you do a video on that because I want to see it. Galactic Pop says, I remember him. He had a huge argument with me months ago. And Dark Lord said, for dirt cheap. Oh, that's sad. I don't want you guys arguing, man. I don't know what you're arguing about, but chill. There's enough negativity in this Star Wars universe for us. We don't need that. Well, if you guys argued, hey, try to calm it down. You know? Listen, we could all agree to disagree, right? Like the Force, who's that? What? Is that who was giving me a thumbs down? Oh, man. Don't tell me you give me a thumbs down. No, listen. I'm going to say this. If I don't like a video that someone posts, I just don't hit anything. I will never hit a thumbs down. It's the YouTube civil war. It is. You know, it's funny. See, that's going to throw me off topic, but there is a YouTube civil war going on. I never dislike anyone, and the same here, Rob. Okay, yeah, I never, ever will hit a dislike. Never. If I really don't like the video, it's going to be, I'm just going to, okay, I'll watch it and just move on, but I'll never hit a dislike. I only argued if you are SJW. Oh, man, I always forget what SJW stands for. Nope, he says nope, he isn't. So, listen, here's how I feel. Okay, about the whole Star Wars, this negativity, this hate. I always give people a thumbs up. Awesome, that's what I'm talking about. So shout out to Dark Lord. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please check out his channel. If you haven't subscribed to Pops, please do. And Imperial Academy and Dork Sidious. If you haven't, please check it out. So he wants to know, okay, then why did we argue? I don't recall. I don't even know why you guys argued, so I have no idea. You know, another channel I haven't seen in the chat room, I wish you'd join, is Bosk Bounty. He also does figures. Imperial Academy does figures. And because of my sponsors. Wow, I don't even know how you got a sponsor. I thought you had to have like 50,000 subscribers to have a sponsor. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I know you need 1,000 to get monetized. You have to have 1,000 and you have to have 4,000 views, I think that's how it is. Well, who sponsors you? I have 8 stores behind me. Wow. Well, all I got behind me is this Darth Vader poster. That's about it. That's all I got. This is what's behind me. And you guys, of course. You guys have been terrific, I have to say. Can I learn this power? Because you get free stuff, I want free stuff too. Amazon and EB Games are just two. Listen, if you got sponsors, that's fantastic. And if you want to get free stuff, I'm going to tell you, there is a way you can do it. Okay, what you can do is you can, as far as I heard, okay, don't, I haven't tried it yet, but I think I'm going to try. You can get in touch with the company, tell them you have a YouTube channel, and that you'd be willing, more than willing, to promote their product. And most likely they will ship you that product. But then, hey, what's up, Lord Vader? Listen, please feel free to comment, and I'm glad you're on. Thank you for coming into the room. But I don't know, Lord Vader, do you have a channel, by the way? I probably subscribe to you. I don't doubt it. Still mad at Disney for making BB-8. Do you follow the light or the dark side? His poetry. Well, right now, I guess I would say I follow the dark side of the Force. It's a pathway. I forget the whole word. It's a pathway to many things people to believe unnatural. I think that's it. The dark side is the light side. You know, yeah, I guess so. But I don't think Sidious ever was on the light. I don't think he ever was a Jedi that turned. Good. I don't think that Sidious ever was a Jedi. It was a trick question. I mean, I think if I was in the Star Wars universe, hold, his poetry wrote. Hold on, and welcome to the live stream, Chips Poetry. I'm glad you're chatting with us. That's really awesome. I like to see people chat with us. So let me try to catch up here. His poetry wrote, I used to follow the light until my grandpa turned off the light, showing me the joy of living in vile shadow. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Hold on. Collector Pulps will be right back. My feast is on the table. I don't, go ahead, go do what you got to do. Get me a sponsor too. I want free stuff. So I think the only way you could get a sponsor, see, I thought that as a YouTube channel, you have to have like a lot of subscribers, like thousands of subscribers. I mean, that, I don't know. But you know who would know? If I always tell D, Nick Dimon, or Brian G. Johnson, I'm sure if you put in the Google search how to get a sponsor or how to get free stuff on YouTube, you could definitely find a video on it, and they'll definitely tell you how to do it. As far as I know, oh, you'll be right back. As far as I know, Dark Lord, all you have to do is really get in touch with, let's say, Hasbro or whoever it is, tell them you have a YouTube channel, and ask them if they'll send you a figure and you'll do a video. And make sure you do a video based on that figure, because you're helping their sales. And especially with the toy sales of Star Wars, which is, we all know, is atrocious at this point. Lord Vader says, Sith sabers are red. It makes the rebels hide. This is why I love the dark side. Yeah, you know, let me tell you that I don't know, there's something about the dark side. You know, the light side is cool, you know, but there's something about it. It's just, man, how do I describe why the dark side is? It gets the look, you know, it's intimidating. It's like this power, you know, they can do things to light that you haven't seen before, which intrigued me, like Force lightning. You know, I never saw that before. And you know, there's certain other things that they do with the Force push that I've seen. If you've ever played the Force Unleashed, and Dog and me were talking about this on his live show on Friday. The beginning of the Force Unleashed, when you start off as Vader and you're just like destroying the whole thing. You're just taking Wookiees and flinging them and using your Force push, and how powerful Vader was. I mean, that game showed me. I was like, man, he is more powerful than I ever could think. I never could believe how powerful he was. And when I saw in Rogue One, when they had the last 2 minutes, I was just like, this is so unbelievably kick ass. This is the Darth Vader I wanted. This was the Darth Vader I was looking for. And oh, hello, Living My Rhapsody. How are you? Living My Rhapsody, by the way, was on the Dog City show. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And Felicia, also on here. Oh, stop, I'm blushing. Sorry, actually, Lord Vader, I couldn't tell you're blushing. You got the mask on, see? I can't really tell. So Felicia is on here. Who else is on here? Hold on, let me see if I could see. Sorry, just Felicia. Living My Rhapsody, Dog City is all in the house. Oops, hello, everyone. Hello, Felicia, how are you? How is everything? How are you living my Rhapsody? Johnny Matrix. Oh my God, I can't believe you came in here. And I guess you subscribed to my channel. Thank you, John. How are you doing? If you don't know Johnny Matrix, hit up his channel, give him a subscribe, hit that notification bell because John does movie reviews. He's also a Star Wars fan. Make sure you check him out. Check out Johnny Matrix. He's cool. Well, hopefully, just to let you in on a little secret, because Rhodes Rants isn't in here. So I'm going to tell you, Rhodes Rants and I and Johnny Matrix are going to do a little collab on Rhodes Rants' channel. I don't know, so just to let you know. Oh, you subscribed a while ago. Well, thank you for coming to the live stream, Johnny Matrix. There was a lot of live chats. Hold on, let me try to get to them all. Because, in my room, you don't have to super chat for me to read them. And, your participation is what makes this live chat, awesome. So Lord Vader said, what? I'll explain in a minute. His poetry said, Vader once showed me what he was going on downstairs. I have yet to stop screaming and having nightmares. It's been 17 years now. Lord Vader said, at his poetry, don't tell anyone. And what Johnny Matrix says, I'm good. I subscribed to your channel a while ago. Living My Rhapsody said, hey, at Galactic Pops. Saying, how are you? Living My Rhapsody says, hi to Johnny Matrix. Felicia says, so I just figured out why Chuck Wedding got fired. Damn dude went crazy on his Twitters. Yes, he did. And I was talking about that way before, about 20 minutes ago. I was saying that this guy, first of all, there was one channel, this one woman, I forgot her name, he blocked her for no apparent reason. And then he just went after fan after fan after fan after fan. This guy thought he was above everybody. I feel no empathy for him. He deserves what he gets. And what's name, James Blunt or whatever his name is, Blunt, I don't even know his name. I call him James Blunt, but I don't know his name. I forgot his name, so forgive me. I'll have to look it up again. But he got fired because of the child pornography, as far as I know. Man's got to have some self-control. And Dog says, hey, Matrix. Yeah, he does. Listen, let me tell you about this. And Lord Vader says, I know, right? James Gunn. That's it, James Blunt, I'm saying. What am I coming up with? I'm just making up names. James Gunn. Thank you, James Gunn. Thank you, Sidious. And thank you, who else said that? Sidious and Johnny Matrix. James Gunn, yes. I don't really follow the politicalness of Star Wars too much because it all happened before I joined YouTube. I got into YouTube right around Solo. And Johnny Matrix says, what's up, Dog Sidious? What's going on? Johnny in the house. Make sure you hit up Johnny's channel. If you haven't, please do. Please. And hit the like button if you can. I always appreciate it. So they both deserve what they got. Can someone explain The Last Jedi to me? It felt different. Was it just me? So Living My Rhapsody. And Mr. Pete is on here. And if you ever checked out Mr. Pete's channel, then hit up Mr. Pete. Because Mr. Pete is a really good guy. What is going on, Mr. Pete? How are you? How's everything? Glad you're part of the channel. Thanks for joining the live chat. I really appreciate it. Good to see you in here, my friend. The Last Jedi, Living World Rhapsody. I think everybody is torn. And everybody is, first of all, for me, my opinion, and I have not made a video on is, I don't know what the hell I was watching. You wait 2 years. You don't have to wait 3 years for this epic moment. Oh, Lord Vader says, The Last Jedi was different because Disney is trying to be more Disney. As you noticed, there was a lot. There was a lot more humor in it than any other Star Wars movie. Felicia says, "Give me Raven." Johnny Matrix says, "We are watching a bad dream." Definitely living my Rhapsody, says Dog Sidious. Yes, it was entirely different. I mean, we wait 2 years for this epic moment. The lightsabers presented to my hero of decades, Luke Skywalker, and waiting for this epic feeling to come. And I get, just throw it away. You have this epic moment which everybody in the theater was waiting for. And I have to admit, a lot of people laughed seeing that. And, they did. I'm just honest. People in my theater left because I think at the moment it was just shocking. Living My Rhapsody says, "I just started watching it yesterday and had to stop. I will watch it later, but I just couldn't." Felicia says, "Episode 9, better be better than," oh, I missed it. "Better be better than sliced bread." Dog says, you got porgs, though." You got porgs, well. Lord Vader says, "Like how Luke died. I was crying in the cinema. This was the worst thing Disney has ever done to me." Wow, there. I was going to get there, but, you're Lord Vader. So I guess, yeah, that would be pretty powerful. That's your son, man. That's your son, Lord Vader. Yeah, I would be. Like, you're my hero, Lord Vader. You're like, I have your poster here. I have your poster. You're my apprentice. You are my apprentice. Living Rhapsody said, "I am a lover, not a hater, but I just did not know how to process it." Midway, 1942 says, "The Last Jedi isn't the best Star Wars film, but I still enjoyed it for what it was." And Living My Rhapsody says, "Were there different people directing it?" No, it was Rian Johnson. James said, "I guess you're great. I'm not quite sure. You might want to put that again." Dog City says, "I was in awe of how bad it was." Well, 13 people in the chat. Again, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. You guys, if you can, hit that like button. The Western Ninja. What's up? Western Ninja says, "Army of Light against the Brotherhood of Darkness is next." Johnny Matrix says they need to stop calling the trilogy as Skywalker Saga when, hold on, sorry, it fades out on me, when it doesn't focus on the Skywalkers unless they make Mary Sue Ray a Skywalker. And Dog City says, "Hey, Milt." And Ninja says, "Yo, dog. What's up? Yo, dog. Yo, what's up?" I know. Forget it. I know. It's horrible. Living Rhapsody says, "Let's hit them a thumbs up, my lovelies." Hit them. Hit me. Give me a thumbs up. But, thank you. Listen, when Luke died and Living Rhapsody says hi to Milt, I'm just going to say LMR. I think that's easier. Like, you can call me ESW if you see me on. That's fine. How do I feel about The Last Jedi? I was really messed up. Man. Like, the epic moment, Luke gets the saber, and Ninja says, "Hi, LMR." And I was like, wow, I waited 2 years to see this moment. And the guy chucks the lightsaber behind him like it's nothing. All that history, Felicia says, "I did enjoy the new Timothy Zahn Thrawn book." I'll be honest, I heard it was really good. I don't really get into books because, I'm trying to cover so many different things. I just really don't have the time. But if you want to check out, I'll tell you a really good channel. 90% of the audience was pretty confused with The Last Jedi. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Confused. And it split the fandom in half. And it was only Rian Johnson, as far as I know, directing it. This was his movie. And what I was told from other channels is that he wrote this movie as The Force Awakens was happening. So as The Force Awakens was filming, he wrote this movie. So Star Wars Reading Club is great for book reviews. It may be okay for Disney canon flea. Yeah, I mean, and Ninja wrote LOL. Pop says he's back. I'm back. And Mr. Pete says, "I mean, really? Was the acting in The Last Jedi all that good? Nah." The Rookie Critic, hello and welcome. Rookie Critic says The Last Jedi book series was really good between episode 3 and 4. Felicia says, "Yeah, for canon, yes." So, Rookie says, "Hey, Mr. Pete, what's going on?" Vader says, "I gotta leave now. Bye, everything Star Wars Imperial March plays as I leave. Dun, 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 dun. Take care, love, babe. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Limber Rhapsody says, if it were not for part of the series, would you like it? Wait. And later, Vader. Says dog. Midway says, I'm sorry, I can't keep up with all this. Those aliens in the new Thrawn book, I hope it turned out to be a new version of a wrong legend. Oh, James says, I got everybody. Thanks, James. I really appreciate your support and welcome to the live feed. Mr. Pete says, rookie. Yeah, I am a rookie. I'll be honest. If you're saying that to me, yes, because there's so many people in here. Vader says, I got to leave now. Living my lapsake. Question and answer. If it were not for of a series, would you like it more going into without the knowledge of the past? So let me see if if I'm understanding this correctly. Are you saying to me, Living My Rhapsody? Are you saying that let's say this was the first two movies of the Star Wars trilogy? How would I feel? Is that what you're saying? I just started Aftermath, and I found out the author went on a Twitter tirade, so I finished them. Star Trek, what? What do you say? Star Wars, Star Trek? Star Trek sucks. Well, I'm not a Star Trek person, not a Trekkie. As a standalone movie, I mean, hi, rookie critic. Okay. If The Last Jedi was a standalone movie, I don't know. Any news of what the Mandalorian Wars series will be about, past, present day? Okay. I hear you, Pete, he said rookie. The Mandalorian is supposed to take place before The Force Awakens. It's also supposed to take place before there's a first order. So I take it that he's this person, or he or she, we don't definitively know who the Mandalorian is. They haven't defined. I don't know if it's an alien, if it's he or she, I have no idea. He said, I'm a fan of Captain Kirk and Spock. Grievous says, what's up? Welcome to the chat, my Grievous, my friend. Give me Sabine and Ezra. James got to go. Take care. Thank you for stopping by, James. I appreciate it. Always good to talk to you, my friend. Star Trek movie will be balls. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I saw one Star Trek movie, and that was with the one that J.J. Abrams did, and I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Tarantino's doing it. Mr. Pete said Ninja, it takes place right after the Battle of Jakku, I think you meant. And Living My Rhapsody says, I am still yet to finish watching it. Again, The Last Jedi really messed me up. I'm going to say balls in a good way or a bad way, Felicia wants to know. You meant Jakku. That's what I thought you meant, the Battle of Jakku. In a good way. Dog City and Devils. When Ninja said, Dog says, looking forward to that milt. Dark Lord says, Rogue One was really good. That was my favorite. Pop says Jar Jar Binks spoiled the prequels for me. I think it was an overkill on Jar Jar, in my opinion. I think they could have had Jar Jar in the movie. It's good to have the kids and give a little comic relief. I know that what George was aiming for. Do I like Kylo Ren? I do, but I just didn't like he was so whiny. Jar Jar was awesome for the kids. I agree. For the kids, he was great, but it was overkill. And here's what George didn't understand. We all grow up, right? I was 5 years old when I saw it in '77, but we all grow up. So I matured. So those kind of jokes to me that Jar Jar was doing in the episode one were just like cringy, like, oh my God. But I have to see it on a new generation perspective. Duff, that's funny for them. To me, I could have done without it. He could have been in it, but it was just too much Jar Jar. What do I think of Kylo Ren? Let me tell you, when I saw The Force Awakens, I was like mind blown. Mind blown. Solo is greater than Guy Blow Ren. Okay, hold on, wait. Just hear me out. Again, I don't follow the books, and I know they veered off the books, and I wish they didn't. My opinion is they should have done George's 7, 8, and 9, should have kept everything, and we should have had the Skywalker kids the way it was meant to be. I don't like that they changed it. I know I didn't read the books, but I know they changed it a lot, and I didn't like that. Grievous says, thanks for subscribing to me, and I hope you get into the Clone Wars. I will. I'm going to watch it. Trust me. Ninja says, that means you must think that Kylo is pretty horrible. I don't know if I think he's horrible. He was the first part of The Force Awakens was absolutely kick-ass to me. To see him holding a blaster, he's intimidating, he's coming out really mean, really bad. I'm like, yeah, just give it to me. This is what I want. I want to see this. I was pumped. This guy was holding a blaster, having a conversation, and he's like, oh yeah, I forgot to let the blaster go. Let me let the blaster go. I never saw that before. I never saw any dark side user hold a blaster in the air, have a conversation, interrogate somebody. I thought it was crazy. And then he takes off the mask and he becomes this whiny, crying, weak person. And I know what the point was. It was to show conflict, to show he was conflicted. I didn't want him to show conflict. I just wanted him to be a bad mofo. I wanted to see what we didn't see with Vader, to see him kick tail. That's what I wanted from Kylo Ren. I got more of that in this one. But he still has something with Rey. He's still trying to let Rey join him because he probably got his ass handed to him and he knows he can't beat her. That's why. That's my opinion. But I don't know where JJ and they're going to go with it. I have to catch up to these chats because there's a ton of them. So let me not be rude to you guys. But I just wanted to answer the Kylo question. I may have to go back a bit here. So let's go way back here. Do I like Kylo Ren? I think I've gone over that. Jar Jar, I've gone over that. I said Jar Jar spoiled the prequels for me, said Pops. Grievous said, do you like Kylo Ren? I've gone over that. Jar Jar was awesome for the kids. I've gone over that. No shirtless Kylo in the movies. Yeah, I think that was so unnecessary. Jason Solo is greater than Guy Blow Ren. And yeah, I think I went over that a little bit. Galactic Pops, that was from Felicia. Pop says, the best part of Jar Jar was him stepping on poop. I yelled in the theater, sweet revenge. Sidious says, Kylo was more cringe. Grievous says, thanks for subscribing to me, and I hope you get into the Clone Wars. I plan to. Ninja says, that means you must think that Kylo's pretty horrible. I think I've gone over that. Darklo says, I hated how they turned Leia into Mary Poppins. That's something else, another part of the movie I didn't like. Critic says, I plan on doing live streams with anyone who wants to come on and talk Star Wars or film. And what? No, don't fade on me. It faded on me. I want to read it. I have to go back to him. Critic says anyone who wants to come in and talk Star Wars, that'd be me, on film and whatnot. Sometime would love to do one with you, Mr. Pete channel. I'm down. I'm so down. You could always email me. My email is below, and I'm going to say this because there's 13 people on. If ever you want to do a live stream, just email me. We can plan it out. I'm there. I will definitely, if you want to come on my show, do a live stream. I'll plan it out with you. We can do it, whether that's Force Wave or Critic or Mr. Pete or whoever wants to do. I'm down. You want me to join your show? You're going to do a live stream? If you invite me, I'd be more than honored to join any of your channels for a stream. I'd be honored because you guys... I'll say this 100 times. I never thought that I would meet such great people like all of you. I swear to God, I swear, I'm not lying. I am saying this from my heart, okay? You guys have made this absolutely fantastic experience and a journey for me at this point. I am so grateful to have met you people, even though I don't know you personally. I always wish the best for you guys. I hope your channels grow. And if you're viewing, I thank you for taking time out of your life to join me and to join everybody here in the chat. I thank you for the likes you give me. I thank you for your support. That's what I can do. And I thank you very, very much. Very much. You guys are terrific. Swear at God and you're a part of the talks. I'm not swearing at God. I'm just saying thank you, God. Thank you for these great people who have joined. Anakin, Puke Crywalker, and Cryblow Ren, all crybabies in the movies. Yes, they make them all whiny and stuff, and I don't know why, Pops. I'm not sure why they do that. So where was I? I was talking about Critic. Okay, so I plan on doing live streams and with anyone who wants to come on and talk Star Wars film and whatnot sometime. Would love to do one with you and Mr. Pete channel. Oh man, this is getting annoying that I have to keep doing this. Mr. Pete channel. I'll get to all your comments. I'm going to read them all. I promise. Every single one I'm going to read right now. And with Mr. Pete. Okay. Women like Kylo shirtless. I don't know. I guess they do. I'm not a woman. I guess they do. Don't forget to share the stream. I won't. Living my Rhapsody. Felicia. Guy Blow Ren is a Disney knockoff of Jocelyn Solo in Safe Spaces. Yes, I know that. Yes, you're right. I don't like that they did that, Felicia. I don't know why they did that. I don't like that. Dark City says, I really hated it too, Dark Lord. Mr. Pete says, Grievous Hero, TCW, I'll sub to you if you sub to me. Rookie Critic says, yeah, that broke the illusion. I said that right? I think I did. Ninja said, Kylo is an emo Darth Vader. Sidious was laughing. Dark Lord says, plus Kylo was weak. He didn't kill Leia when he was going to. That's true. Midway says, did you ever hear of the tragedy of Jar Jar Binks the Wise? Critic says, why did they even have Snoke in this story? I have no idea. Why did they have Captain Phasma in this story? Felicia says, Darth Cadius or nothing. Again, I'm not too familiar with books, so forgive my stupidity with that stuff. The Rookie Critic sounds good to me, said Pete. Mr. Pete said, big time, sure. Mr. Pete, halfway to the big time, said, sure, sorry, that's his whole name. Darklord said the SWJ writing killed the Last Jedi like people in China want to see or hear about slavery. Yeah. That's something I didn't think about. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. I did not think about that one. You're right about that. I did not think about that, Darklord. It's a very good point. Mr. Pete says, thanks, Grievous. He's number 40. Mr. Pete said, Invader number 6. I think he's talking to you. I say Darklord. He said, Mr. Pete, you have to make more firework videos. Ninja said, even Snook didn't know why he was in the first 2 films. Critic, that's funny. Critic says, I'll send you an email so we can work something out, man. Mr. Pete says, you're welcome. Lynn Rapsy says, everything Star Wars wrench. You stream mods for links and such. You need some blue here. No, don't fade out on me. I'm reading these. I have to go back again. God, I gotta catch up here. Okay, Mr. Pete says, probably next summer, Invader. Invader says, swear at God and you're part of the dark side. Anakin, Crywalker, and Cryblow or Crybabies in the movies is very true. Galactic Pops LMR says, it was so fun chilling with you here. Douglas says, no worries. God has a great sense of humor. Look at what he made, the SJWs. Grievous says, can you stream Battlefront 2? I'll get to that in a minute. Felicia says, YouTube can be such an amazing community. I feel like there's more love than hate in this community. I can't say that for most communities. I'm glad you feel that way. Matrix says, what do you make of Dark Sidious returning in episode 9? I'm against it because I don't want them to ruin my favorite character. I talk about this on my channel. Sidious says, I'm all for Sidious return. We need a real villain. Zoe, welcome to the channel. Zoe says, Kylo was amazing in episode 9, Grievous. Mr. Pete says, if anybody wants to do a live show, notify me. Darklord says, you should sell all your pops and buy cool Star Wars figures. Ninja says they need Jocelyn and Anakin Solo new films to give Leia and Han more breath. Zosa said, hey, Obi-Wan. Pops says, Rick Moranis was perfect Darth Vader knockoff. Darklord says, this is our safe space. Felicia says, as a woman, he can keep a shirt on. Matrix says, I'm down with live streams. Darklord said, maybe that is why they call him a cruel god. And I think I caught up to them all. Did I? Okay. No, I didn't. I did not. Okay. So Zosa says, Sidious. And Felicia says, what was the point of adding Maul to Solo when we all know he's going to die in a few years in Rebels? And Darklord says, and the CGI characters ruined Star Wars too. The CGI backgrounds are awesome, but they could have had a midget play Maz. Wow. I'll have to catch up there. So, yeah, Matrix, anybody wants to go live, I'm down. Just email me. You can email me at ESW1977. Pretty simple. ESW is my show. Everything Star Wars. ESW. 1977 was the year Star Wars was out. So put that together and just put it at yahoo.com. Real simple. ESW 1977, yahoo.com. Hit me up on the email anytime you like. We can talk about my channel. We can talk about something you want to see. If you want to come on live. You want me to come on live. I'm all for it. I'm all down with all of you because I think you all got great channels going. And I said this on the Dog City show. I told Zorg City, it's the Dog Pound. That's what I call his group, the Dog Pound. I told them that that the community was great, and that you guys make the community, you guys make this live work, and that's what makes this so fun. Ninja said, yeah, Maul is familiar badass with the prequels, so needed him there to maintain some creed in Solo. Sorry. So Zoe says, hey. Felicia said, I'm gonna keep saying the cartoons, Clone Wars, and Rebels are still better than any of the Disney movies. I do like the Clone Wars, and I do like Rebels tremendously. Mr. Pete says, hey, Dork Sidious. Zoe says, I thought you died in episode 4. Darklord says, how come they didn't make a new... They knew what? They knew what? They make a new Death Star space station for the 40th anniversary of the playset, but with cool new detailing. I don't know. That would have been a great idea. That's why. That might have been too great of an idea for them to come up with. Sidious says, hey, Pete. Grievous says, hey, Felicia. Says, Felicia, yes. Ninja says, does anybody ever want to talk about the Clone Wars movie and opinions? So what do I talk about? There's so much to talk about here. Wow, all my thoughts are all over the place. We were talking to Last Jedi. We were talking about how do I feel about Grievous, about Sidious coming to episode 9. I haven't done a video on that yet. I'm going to. I think if he comes back, he just become back. Sidious, you're awesome. Consider me seduced to the dark side. Imperial County says, I like the Clone Wars movie. Felicia said, that one cool Mace Windu scene. Sidious says, I didn't exit the theater hating it as I remember Milt. So, I mean, I love the Clone Wars. I didn't watch all the Clone Wars. And somebody said bye to John. I guess John Matrix is leaving. I don't know. I didn't see him say that. Douglas said, I will be watching the Clone Wars soon. I wish Samuel L. Jackson would let loose on the prequels. You know, I wish why couldn't they do a Mace Windu movie? Why couldn't they do Mace Windu's Star Wars story? You know, why do they have to stop this? Why do they have to slow it down? Why not put out characters we want to see? Why not put out Fett? Why not put out Obi-Wan? Zoe says, I love you, Darth Vader, a.k.a. Anakin Skywalker. Critic says, imagine Mace saying mother... Yeah. Grievous said, TCW movie is good. I agree. I think the Clone Wars movie is good. I think the Clone Wars was good. I think Rebels was good. The Clone Wars show made you like Anakin more. Felicia said, you missed my message. You missed Mr. Pete's message there, Felicia. Ninja says, what does he say? Yeah, Sam only had one fight scene. And he was, he should have been, you know, I mean, it was cool that he took out Jango Fett, like what an idiot Jango Fett was to, not the smartest move by Jango Fett to go into the middle of a battle and try to take on a Jedi. Apparently he didn't do his homework. I got to say that. Felicia said she's sorry. She's going to go back and check what you said, Mr. Pete. Zoe said, thanks to you, I will wear heels. My idol. Critic says, watch, they'll make an Uncle Owen or Shami Skywalker or Viceroy's film. Yeah, I mean, seriously. I listen, I don't know how you guys felt about Solo. Did you see Solo, and did you like Solo, or didn't you like Solo? Grievous says, did anyone know Grievous is a hero, the Clone Wars, and not a villain? No, I don't think I knew that. Douglas said, oh yes, Fett still has a clone son, so he would come back in a new movie. Yeah, he did. Like, how cool would it be to have a Fett movie? You enjoyed Solo. I did too. I really think Solo was very good. Out of the Disneys, I enjoyed the standalones better than I did the episodes. So, eek, I guess you didn't like Solo. Felicia said, I only saw it well after it was available to pirate. Okay. But did you like it, Felicia? How did you feel about it? Zoe, you didn't like it at all? Is that what I'm getting from you, Zoe? I liked Solo. Felicia said Fett had a daughter and a granddaughter in Legends. Stydia said give it 2 out of 10. However, it was twice the film The Last Jedi was. Okay, hold on. Gotta catch up here. Can I show chat? Yeah, I want to show. Oh, there we go. I could show the chat. That's awesome. Oh, I figured that out. I can actually show the chat now. So you'll see the Vader poster, and I'll see your chat, I think. Oh, show my chat. Not my other side of my room. Oh, didn't work. Okay. I saw well after it was available. So Felicia, Dog City gave it a 2 out of 10. Critics said Solo was not insulting it, at least, but hardly entertaining to me. Grievous said I didn't watch Solo. Douglas said Solo lost his man balls as well as Lando. Making Lando into a pansexual was wrong and it goes against Lando's character. Totally agree with that. I totally agree with that, and it was very stupid. Felicia said I hated the whole origin of his last name in the movie. The Solo clan was a well-known family on Corellia. Ninja, I didn't know that. So you're going to teach me a lot, Felicia, because it's about the books. Oh, the books you could always check out. Also, Star Wars Refuge is a good channel for the books. By the way, they always go over the books. So they're going over Thrawn now, as I believe. So you could check out. It's Chrissy on here. So people saying hi to Chrissy. I love you, Vader. Your grandson is my bae. Pete. Oh, Chrissy's on. Hello, Chrissy. Thank you for joining, Chrissy Old Stones. It's very great to see you here. Dog City says L337. What do you say about that? Hacker said, what's up? What's up? Hacker's in the house. Chrissy's in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live stream. Glad you guys could jump on here. Hey, Chrissy says, dog, nice hood. It's actually part of a whole robe, part of a costume I have, a Jedi costume. I could also wear it as Sidious if I want to. But I'll just show you real quick because you guys missed at the beginning of the show. So hold on, let me get up and I'm going to show you my robe. Well, here's the robe. And here's me. And here's the robe again. Let me go back to my... This is it. It's the whole thing. Pretty cool. I like it. So I like the robe a lot. I think it's pretty cool. I have the whole outfit. I was going to wear it for the show, but I didn't have time because I had to put my daughter to bed. So maybe next live stream, I'll try to hit a whole get-up for you since it's almost Halloween. I think that would be really cool for me to wear it. Chadwick is on here, bro. I saw you last week. Nice to see you again on live. Thank you so much for joining the live chat. Please give us a like, buddy. You know, if you can, guys, give me a like if you haven't already. I really would appreciate it. Hacker said, what's up, Chad? What's going down? Am I going to Comic-Con? New York Comic-Con is over, by the way. It ended last week. So they said, now give in to your hatred. What is he? Someone said they have a dark robe. I missed that. What did they say? Critic said, I don't have a Jedi robe, let alone a bathrobe. Pete said, Hacker said, what's up, Pete? Ninja says, Solo destroyed half the fleet. That prick. Dark Lord says, Comic-Con will be here on the 27th and 28th. Will be where? I'm not quite sure. I'm good, John, says Mr. Pete. John Paul Rye in the house. If you haven't checked out Hacker's channel, please do. It's a good channel. There's also Strike Him Down and Your Journey to the Dark Side will be complete. Catpool's in here. Hello, Catpool. Hello, thank you for joining. Some people jump in and jump out and jump in and jump out. I can't keep up with it, but what's up, Catpool? What's up, Chrissy? What's up, Entertainment Hacker? Welcome to the live feed. Chadwick says, my 7-year-old just got the entire Vader suit. That is awesome. That is awesome. You should do a video. You know, have him in the Vader suit. That'd be really cute. I think it'd be really cool. Have him with the Vader and the light sword. Light sword, yeah. Light sword. See? I'm thinking Last Jedi when he said light sword. By the way, who says light sword? I couldn't believe that. They made Luke Skywalker say, what do you want me to do? Take a light sword and fight the whole First Order? Did that bother anybody? That bothered the heck out of me. And I don't care what kind of a reference he was. Oh, he was just making a reference, trying to... I don't care, man. That really bothered me. What Jedi or what dark side user have you seen someone say light sword? Oh, let me use my light sword. I'm going to use the light sword. Come on, man. Light sword. What is that about? Like, Johnson really messed up this movie. He really, really ticked me off, man. Look, I understand some people have to die, but why could not Luke die in Episode 9? Why couldn't he train Rey, and then Rey and Kylo have this epic battle with Snoke and Luke? And if Luke dies, then fine. Luke could die saving Rey, and someone's going to stab Rey, and then Luke jumps in front of her or something. Or it could have been an epic battle. It just could have been so epic. Light sword. Oh, what is that, man? What is that? Johnson has a little big man, SJW syndrome. Saber. Yeah, it's a saber. It's a light saber. Not a light sword, man. Not a light sword. Man, it was so annoying he said that. God, it got under my skin. So Mr. Pete says, hey to Catpool. And Zoe says, I got that from you, Sidious. Dog is laughing. This is Halloween, and Zoe's laughing. Darklord says, awesome, SJW gave us a thumbs down. I hate that when they do that to our videos. Who gave you a thumbs down, man? I hate it when they do that to our videos and then we can't block their channels, and that is very strange that we can't block them. I agree. Critic says, yeah, that was dumb about the light sword. Sidious says, light sword reminded me of a little kid in episode 1. I agree. Zoe said, I'm going to be you for Halloween, Sidious. Critic says, all in humor, it was not even funny. Agreed. Chadwick says, you can't call it a light sword. Didn't they call us that sword in the Clone Wars? Yeah, I thought that's what it was. I thought it was in the Clone Wars. That's what Sabine had. Maybe I'm wrong. Light sword confirmed in episode 9. Great. Light sword sounds like something Sean Connery would say. The ninja. Darklord said Johnson has a little big man SJW syndrome. It's called a lightsaber, Zoe. You're right. Felicia says at Imperial Academy. City says Milt. And he's laughing. Critic says it tried to be dramatic yet comedic, and the way it was executed was awful. Very true, Critic. Zoe says, I hate Luke Skywalker. Okay. I don't know why I don't. Dog got the SNL reference. The SNL reference. I didn't see the SNL. Grievous says, if you want to know why Grievous is a hero, check out why Grievous is a hero in the Clone Wars. If you did a video, then I will check that out. By the way, Grievous, I will check it out. Christy said, I hit the like button. Thank you very much, Chrissy. Darklord said, Raymond Johnson ruined Star Wars and degraded Luke and just humiliated Luke. Totally agree. Totally agree. So said, I'm going to kill Skywalker. Boy, she's Sith all the ways. And Zoe's Sith. What did you do, dog? You have really influenced her to the dark side of the Force. Didn't you? Didn't you? Can't believe you did that. Shame on you, Sidious. Look what you've done to poor Zoe. Dark saber. It's called not even a sword. So where did the sword come from? It's called a dark saber, said Felicia. Sidious said, if you go like me, you'll scare away all the candy. Darklord said, Ryan turned Luke into a bum wearing a potato sack. Mr. Pete said, I'm tired of having my expectations subverted. Darklord laughed out loud. Felicia said, it's an ancient weapon with no official known origin. I was in the Jedi Temple, then it was stolen by the Menards. I'm not too sure. She knows a lot. She knows a lot more than I do, that's for sure. Critics said, at least the fandom menace has shown people's talent. Thanks, TLJ. So there's that. Felicia said, what did Felicia say? I have to keep tapping it. The Mandos, the Mandalorians. Chrissy, he subbed, and Pete said, if you sub back, be grateful. And critics said, I assumed that they would have Luke teach anyone who wants to learn about the Force regardless of his age. Johnson has a mental illness. SJW mental illness, said Darklord. Grievous said, did you eat yet? I want to eat later. I'm a little hungry, but I'm going to wait till after I do this chat with you fine people. So that's, I think, most of the chat. Ninja said, worst Star Wars movie of all. Which is it? People, Ninja has a question for the other 13 of you, including myself, because I can't go on there. Which is it? Which is the worst Star Wars movie ever? Ninja wants to know. Academy says, I gotta go. My Emperor is awaiting. What is he waiting? Oh, stop that. My Emperor is waiting on my arrival. Imperial Academy. Be well, my friend. I'll catch your videos out this week. I promise you. That's for sure. And if you haven't checked out Imperial Academy, please go to his channel, hit that subscribe button. and check out Imperial Academy. The worst Star Wars movie, people. Felicia says, I spend way too much time reading Star Wars novels and watching Star Wars videos on YouTube. There's nothing wrong with that. If you enjoy it, Felicia, what is wrong with that? And believe me, everybody on YouTube who you come on, whether it's a live stream or you comment, we appreciate it a lot. And trust me, I really appreciate it. I love to see you guys comment. I love it. I love to know what you're thinking because sometimes it gives me an opportunity to think of another video that I can do for you guys, or I could look up to, or I could get educated in, or I could learn about, because there's so much for me to learn about. Legends, so much for me to learn about. The EU, I don't know much about it. I know about Revan, I know about Plagueis, I know about some of them. Eth Koth, I know about because I only learned him from the Vader comic. But there's so much I'd love to learn. I wish I had more time to do it. I'm just too busy watching everybody's YouTube channels out here. That's what I got into. So Mr. Pete has to go. Peer Academy has to go, I guess. All right. You guys be well. Thank you for stopping the channel. I really appreciate it. You guys have made a great live stream yet again because you guys are here. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for you guys being here. Let me read more of your chats. Let's see what we have here. Okay, Felicia. Mr. Pete, The Last Ninja, The Last Jedi. Last Ninja, listen to me. The Last Jedi was the worst movie in the history of film. Dork Sidious. The Last Jedi must be it. It's a ninja. Pete said, bye, Pure Academy. Critic said, did anyone ever read The Quest, Jedi Quest, or the last of the Jedi books? Pure Academy said, goodbye, Mr. Pete. Felicia says, Jedi Quest from Legends? Is that the one? Dark Lord said, why did they sign KK for 3 more years? We should boycott all SJW Hollywood movies. Ninja says, I stopped being serious when Mara Jade was killed. I didn't even know Mara Jade was killed. The Dark Horse comics are where it's at. I knew about Mara Jade, but I did not know she was killed. See, what do I know? I did not know that. You spoiled it for me. Felicia, I read most post ROTJ Legends and like 5 or 6 new canon books. That's a lot. Douglas said, thanks for those 2 people that just subbed to my channel. Mr. Pete said, goodbye. See you later, Mr. Pete. Felicia said, Legend Comics series was awesome. Was it a Cat Skywalker was great. Comic said, I made a Fandom Menace video a while back where people say what they want about Star Wars. I'll be making more like that in 2019. I look forward to it, my friend. I look forward to it. And I did subscribe to your channel, because if I didn't, I'm going to have to, because I'm really ticked if I did not. There's something wrong with me there. I always subscribe. What's wrong with me? I hope I did. I'll be making more like that in 2019 and want more of the community involved. I'm going to get more involved in your channel. That is for sure. No separate from Legends. What else is it? Douglas said they really ruined Rose by making her a groupie fan of Finn. Like it was a rebellion they are fighting for. Right. They're fighting for their lives, so that just made no sense to make her that way at all. I agree. Felicia killed by her nephew Solo, a.k.a. Darth Cassius. Ah, see. Hey. Hello. Okay. Sorry, I might have lost you there for a second. I don't know what the hell just happened there. I didn't shut off my live stream. I don't know what happened. I must have hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. I apologize. City says, I still think it's just a rumor. If they really extended her contract, Disney wouldn't have made some sort of announcement. Ninja says they need to make movies of the Old Republic. Totally agree with you, Mr. Ninja. Felicia said, it's back. I hope it's back. Living My Raps, they said most peeps are creators, YouTube, and here are creators and YouTubers. If they are not, Living My Rhapsody, if they are not, they will probably be in the near future. So don't forget to check out their channels, my lovely future. So don't forget to check out their channels, my lovelies. Agreed, everybody here. I'm all about supporting each other. We all need to support each other. Subscribe to each other's channel. Let's grow. Let's be together. Totally agree with that. Do I subscribe to Star Wars Theory? Most definitely, I do. And he is a fan film, and I'm fully supporting him. And I hope you do too. I am pumped up for his fan film, which will be coming out soon, as far as I know. Well, there's only 7 people here. I guess some people have left. They just said Revan is the video game Sith talking about. Revan, by the way, is in the Galaxy of Heroes. He's in Galaxy of Heroes. If in case you didn't know, I know that they're supposed to have him. I think this weekend. So I want to check up on that. If you haven't checked up on it, he's the character. So, well, I think it's Jedi Revan though. I don't know. Felicia said, and we sometimes do Star Wars trivia on our trivia channel. So you want to check out Felicia and check her channel out. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to each other, support each other. Don't forget, all right? Support each other. That's what this is all about. Critics said just have the Avengers cast come in and play cool Star Wars characters when their Marvel contracts are up. Well, I heard through the grapevine that not only is the Disney stream going to be about Star Wars, but it's also going to be about Marvel. And they are going to bring some Marvel characters and do some series like they're doing with Netflix, with the Daredevil and all that stuff. Felicia said Dave Filoni wants to add Raven to the Clone Wars, but it got canceled before he could. Cydia said, my favorite channel. What's your favorite channel? I'm not too sure what your favorite channel is. Dark Lord said they should make more Star Wars collecting. What? Collecting cards, but at a normal cheap prices. They had when they were kids. Now they crazy prices for no reason at all, so they don't sell much at all. Dark Lord said, I'll be back after. Felicia has a wink. Is Felicia your favorite channel? Is that what you're saying, Sidious? That's your favorite channel, buddy? I'm just assuming that that's your favorite channel. Man, this has been a great chat. I can't believe that so many of you have stopped by. This is probably the best chat I think I've had since last week here. Last week was great, especially I dropped the phone. It was hysterical. People thought I fell down. It was pretty comical. My wife jumped on, and she's like, oh, my God, what happened to you? Unfortunately, I deleted the dang thing. That's not going to happen with this one, I promise you. I guess I'll get to it. My worst Star Wars movie. Yeah, I can't think of anything that has ruined the fandom than The Last Jedi. I mean, I'm just being honest. This has ruined the fandom. You could say it was the Phantom Menace. I mean, because of Jar Jar or the dialogue, or the Anakin and Padme dialogue. I don't know. Anakin was annoying. I don't know. You could say that if you want to, if that's how you feel. But to me, I never seen anything kill the fandom like this movie has. So I would have to put The Last Jedi as the worst. That was hilarious when it looked like you fell down. It was funny. Felicia just said, I changed it to Death of Linnea Monmouth, remember. So again, I'm not quite sure. Just being honest. I don't follow the EU and the legends and the books. And I have to. I admit I have to get back into it. The Ninja knows what you're talking about. So as long as you and Ninja know, then that's okay. I also forgot the password and get into the account anymore. That's not good. That sucks. Critics said, honestly, the film was bad, but the conversations afterward, the narrative towards critiques, were what made it worse. Yeah, it did. And Grievous is saying, hi, Felicia. Saying, how you doing? Grievous in the house. You haven't checked on his channel. Check it out. Check it out. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think, see, what I feel about all of you is that everybody in this Star Wars YouTube channels brings something to everyone. And if you seriously watch their channels and you don't hate and you don't take it personally, this is just all their opinions to stuff. The Clone Wars, why do you hate Jedi? Well, everyone has a channel here, and that's great. Yeah, everybody does. We've had Johnny Matrix on. We've had Entertainment Hacker on. We've had Mr. Pete on. We've had Imperial Academy on. We've had Dork Sidious on. We've had Felicia on. We've had Christy on. We've had Felicia on. We've had Grievous on. We've had... I'm sure I forgot somebody in here. But if I have, just check the chat. All you got to do is check all the chat. Click on that picture on the left side. Subscribe to their channel. Chadwick was on, and he's back again. Hey, Rex, what's up? Hello, guy. Like your hoodie? Is that from Supreme? You could say so. I don't know. My wife can't stand I do this. She's like, "You're not a Jedi if you do that. You can't put it down. You got to put it up." I was like, "I know, but I don't know. It's that dark side in me that wants to put it down. Thinks it looks really cool like this. I don't know why. I think it looks cooler like this than this. I don't know. But that's just how I feel. Do you know Star Wars Theory is like, yeah, I know he's live. Yeah, if you want to go over, I understand. He's a bigger channel than I am. But I mean, I'm just check the replay. Forget what the wife says. What is it? What did Rex say? Forget the wife says. Just backhand her and tell you. Yeah, I don't think that would go over too well. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, you staying with me? Thanks, Grievous. I appreciate it. Listen, I like Star Wars Theory. I do. Okay, if you want me to get into other Star Wars YouTube channels, I have no problem doing it. I do like Star Wars Theory. I love what he's doing. I cannot believe that he has invested $100,000 of his money. Oh, I got 12 people in here. Yes. Obi-Wan was the perfect Jedi to defeat Grievous. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Or Anakin could have beat him. Master Form 3. Yeah, all these forms, I don't even know how to do them. Rookie Critic, because Jedi have lost themselves and are evil in the Clone Wars. They did lose themselves. I think that they started thinking that they were powerful. I mean, they were powerful, of course. They were powerful than any other person, but they started taking everything into their hands. They weren't supposed to fight a war. They were supposed to be peacekeepers, and they did lose themselves, and they did lose. And part of it, I don't know if this is how true this is, but according to the story, there was a lot of Sith artifacts and Sith holocrons, so that's why that they didn't know that, and it was the Jedi Temple was built on it, and that's why they couldn't foresee the dark side. They couldn't see the dark side rising. I mean, the Clone Wars, Grievous will die. Spoiler alert from Zoe. Grievous will die in the Clone Wars. Well, we know how he dies. Some person asked, I can't remember who it was early in the chat, said, why do they show, if you know the ending of a character, such as Maul, why would you show Maul again in Solo? Here's why. Because maybe they want to do a Solo spin-off. Now, they were supposed to do, if you don't know, they were supposed to do 3 movies with this. Vader will rule the galaxy. Well, not as long as Sidious is there. That's Vader. Look, any other Sith, Vader won to kill Sidious and control everything. Force Ghosts, a Star Wars story. It's amazing how much they can do with this, right? We can go to Yoda's backstory. Where did Yoda come from? How did he become a Jedi Master? Who was his master? Who taught Yoda how to do it? What was it like then? How about the Old Republic? Everybody wants that. How about Vader, a Jedi Purge? How about, I'm kind of tired of seeing Stormtroopers now. I want to see new material. They have a freaking universe. Yes. And that's why I think The Mandalorian is going to be so different than everything we've seen. Dupree says, I totally agree with you. There is so many possibilities, but they just wrote off 90% of it like it never happened. Agreed. He's from his mom. I'm not, what do you mean, Sidious? I'm not too sure. Somebody said, I don't see what? I don't want to see how Yoda struggled to get a date and overcome being green. I just think that, like, okay, Boba Fett, right? You can have the adventures of Boba Fett. Like, we know about him. We know, we know who his father was, but we don't know what happened in between once his father died. What did he go through? How much suffering did he go through? What made him want to become a bounty hunter? To follow in his father's footsteps, I could assume, Does he get out of the Sarlacc pit? Does he survive? You can make him survive. You make the pack all worked somehow, or somehow he gets out of it, That would be fantastic. They could do Obi-Wan, what he went through, how he protected his adventures in Tatooine. They could do that. They could do the Jedi. I would love to see, and it's kind of what Star Wars Theory is doing, the Jedi Purge. I would love to see a movie on how Vader just wipes out, and that's why I read the Vader comic, because it's based on the Jedi Purge. It's based on him and his inquisitors, wiping out the Jedi. And I think it's just fantastic read so far. He has the potential, but not as a protagonist, I think. Darth Zana. There we go. Here is my Sith account. Finally remembered the password. That must be Felicia. Cool. Cool. Is that you? That's cool. Can I upload what you said about the Jedi? That speech was good. Sure. That's fine with me. Yeah, I have no problem with that. Ninja, Darth Zana equals Felicia. Too many Sith in the chat. Unbalanced. Don't worry, it'll balance itself out. Trust me. It all has a way of balancing itself out. That's funny. That's what I think. I think they have. I don't know why they can't give new stuff and have old. Like, if they would, the way they were going to do it was they were going to have like a Star Wars story in May, and then in December have a movie, an episode. And see what Disney has done now, everyone's rooting for the bad guys. We need Jedi Master Thrawn in here, to rampage. Bring him in. That's fine with me. Bring him in. Unlimited power. How about Sidious' story? How awesome would it be to see Darth Plagueis and Darth Sidious? So we've heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise. How awesome would it be to see? Now, how awesome would it be it was Snoke and he comes back to life in episode 9? Because that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I'd make him come back as another form, not as the form we saw. And, oh man, don't tease us, ESW. I'm sorry, but this is what I would do. I would so do this. I would make him come back. I would make Snoke come back, and he'd be some other really powerful person. And they'd be like, you could have Rey and Kylo in this ending. You can't answer who was my master. No, I don't know. I do not know who your master was. Thorn is here to bring balance. All right, what's up, Jedi Master Thorn? How are you? Thank you for joining the live stream. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining, man. I appreciate it. Soon I'm going to have to put my phone charger on it since I'm down to 20% on my phone. So, I'm going to continue to stream as long as you guys want me to. You want me to go another, I don't know, half hour? I can do that. Was that a typo? I don't know. I have no idea. You got to ask them. Or a troll. I don't think I have a troll in here. I don't think anybody's trolling. I'm checking the chat. I'm checking everything. I don't see anybody trolling, writing anything nasty, cursing anybody out. We were outnumbered by these evil yet awesome Sith, said Crookie Critic. Not right now, said Chadwick. And Darth Zana says, LOL, not in a bad way, in the dog-friendly way. Wait, hold on, what did it say? Where's Naomi Sunrider when we need her? I don't know, man. Don't know. Listen, this is not Sith. This is supposed to be Jedi, but there's always the little dark side of me. Can't help it. I don't know if I would want to go dark side, though. She's dead, bro. Because you have to be so heartless and you have to sacrifice and kill people you love. And I don't think I would be Sith. I don't think I could do that. Or if I was Sith, I wouldn't have enough Sith in me. It wouldn't be possible. Not me. I couldn't kill my own father. She's with the Force. I don't know, man. It'd be really hard. I would go gray. Awesome. I'm glad you brought that up, Chadwick. Cydia says, I was trying to spell the other Wonder Twin and messed it all up. Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of an eagle. I remember that stuff. Oh, that was crazy. Form of an eagle or whatever else. Form of something else. Like form of a dolphin. I don't know. Whatever. The Wonder Twins. I remember that. So, Chadwick brought up something I'd like to speak about, actually. And Chadwick, where is he? Where is he? He's over here somewhere. Gray Jedi. Gray Jedi. Okay, here's how I would have went with that. Sidious, you are awesome. Here's what I would have said about the Gray Jedi. What I thought we were going to get in The Last Jedi. Okay? Okay, here it goes. I should have wrote this movie. So Rey would come to Luke, and we'd have that epic moment with the lightsaber, and Luke's eyes would be like popping like this, like, you know, because he would feel the Force, he would feel everything, and he'd be like, "Oh my God, how did she find this? How did she get this?" And then everything, we would see flashbacks. We would see Luke training with Obi-Wan Kenobi. We'd see Darth Vader killing Obi-Wan Kenobi. We'd see Luke, no, going crazy, shooting the stormtroopers. We'd see The Empire Strikes Back when he fights his father. We would find out when he is his father, and he tells Leia that her sister, you know, you're my sister. He's my father. I have to go fight him, and he finds out about it. I would have all those flashbacks happen in the movie, and then come right back to Luke in that moment with Rey. Say, who are you? What are you here for? How did you find me? Where'd you find this? You know, all those questions, because that's what I wanted to see. That's what I was hoping that moment we would get. We didn't get that. Do you like the old Battlefront 2 or the new Battlefront 2? Well, I mean, for what it was back then, I enjoyed it, but I like this better. I think it's more detailed, it's more graphic. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of being biased, but I think that because I played that one a lot, it was fun. You know, and I think it allowed you to choose what world you wanted to go to, which this doesn't. And oh, thanks for following me, Rookie Critic on Twitter. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that you following me there. Thanks a lot. That's very nice of you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that very much. I don't play video games, but the Battlefront reminds me of another FPS game. What game is that? Battlefront, I think, is fun. I think it's a lot of fun. Grievous will die in the Clone Wars. Zoe really wants to tell you, Grievous, that you're going to die in the Clone Wars. Do you know that? Are you aware of your fate? Do you know it's coming? I hope you know it's coming. It's going to come, unfortunately. Yeah, he knows. He knows. I used to play X-Wing and TIE Fighter back on PC. I heard that was a phenomenal game. I heard that the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter game for the PC was phenomenal. I didn't have PC at the time. I had Xbox, and I always have Xbox. Zoe says, I'm with the Force. The Force is one, and you're one with the Force. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. So in Battlefront 2, I like that they keep improving it. I like that they're fixing the matchmaking. Even the last night was horrible for me matchmaking because every time I got in, it was like, oh, 9 players are needed. Oh, 10 people are needed. I'm like, oh, this sucks. So I had to stop playing. But I do like the new Battlefront. What I don't like is sometimes it gives me a Call of Duty feeling, which I don't like. Zoe loves the dark side. Grievous is going to die in the Clone Wars. Zoe just wants you all to know that. I hope you know that. And Grievous says, but he still did a lot of good things before he died. He did. He did. Grievous kicked mofo butt. He did. He killed a lot of Jedi. As much as I say how much I love Revan, I never played any of the Knights of the Old Republic games. The Knights of the Old Republic was a very good game. The TIE Fighter was a good game, even though I didn't play on a PC. I heard people rave about it. Knights of the Old Republic was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I like Battlefront 2. You can play with heroes. I like how you can play with, the ships. I like the space battles way better than, I think it's a lot of fun. All those things. You can come over here. My little one has just woke up. She wants to say hi to all you fine people. Calm down. Relax.
Can I stand your camera, favorite?
You want to say in my camera?
Yeah.
Come on the other side. Come by the poster. Come say hi to everybody. Hold on. I'll put you down. Wait, they can't see you. There you go. Want to say hi? And don't tell them about Chia Beer. They won't understand. You can say hi.
Hi. I learned all day. I went to Thomas Land and I went to everything.
She went to everything. That's great.
I went to the cruise and I went to Six Flags.
Yes, she went to a cruise, and I take it to Six Flags. She's correct. What else did you do?
I did a birthday of Daddy and it was Daddy's birthday.
My birthday.
Yeah, and he didn't eat a cake. We just bought some medicine for me, but there was no medicine for me. And I went to the doctor. The doctor checked my ears, and the doctor also did everything. And I put my tongue out like this, and the doctor was done.
The
I
doctor.
did everything.
Thank you, living my rhapsody. Oh, by the way, can you say to Chadwick? Say hi to his daughter. Saying hi to you. So say hi to Chadwick's daughter.
Hi, Chadwick's daughter.
They didn't know her name, but she said hi to her. Hold on, let's put her down so you can see. Well, this is my daughter. She wanted to join the show.
Hey, I also have the Thomas pajamas and the Thomas pants, and here's Jax, here's James, Percy, Thomas.
She has Thomas and James and Percy's on her. Thomas. By the way, my daughter. By the way, I want you to tell everybody. Oh, here, Zoe's son says hi to you. Would you say hi to Zoe's son?
Hi, Zosan.
There you go. There you go. Her name is what is it? Carmen. I can't put it. I'm horrible. I'm gonna butcher her name, Chadwick. I'm so sorry. Carmen. Is that how you say it? I think it's Carmen. Say hi to Carmen.
Hi, Carmen.
There you go. I hope you said it right. Maya, I want you to do me. Her name is Maya, by the way. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell these fine people on my channel
Okay.
who is the guy in the poster behind you. I want you to tell them all who this person is.
I don't know.
You know, come on, you know who it is. Who's that?
I'm your father.
I'm your father. That's right, people. This is I'm your father. If you didn't know that, you now know the true
Hey,
name of this
I
character.
know this, Daddy.
You know this.
Yeah. When I played the game with Star Wars, I saw the Booger Bush with Mommy and Daddy.
She saw the booger bush. For those of you who don't know, that's the ATST. She calls that the booger bush. And my wife also called that the booger bush because she didn't know that that really wasn't called the booger bush. So in this house, this is I'm your father. And that vehicle, the ATST, is called, they said, you're so precious, the laughing ear. So she's waving high, jumping up. She's very excited. She couldn't wait. All week, she asked me, can I go on your live channel, say hi to everybody? And I promised her that after she took a nap, she can come say hi to you all. So now she wants to be a ham on the channel. Go ahead. Ham it up. Ham it up. Go ahead. Get in. Get in. Okay, I want to talk to my friends. I got to go in a little bit, so I want to talk a little bit more with them, okay?
And I want to play with you, Tom.
And we'll play with, yes, I'll play Thomas with you. My phone is falling down. Hold on. Okay, so thank you. She just wanted to say hi. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Daddy.
I'll make Dart Saw Boy for episode 9. Maybe Broom Boy will be in episode 9. You love my daughter. Thank you, so I appreciate it. I'm dark, but children melt my heart. Hold on, living my rhapsody. Chadwick's laughing. She wants to do one more thing. I promised her she could do one. Okay, this is it. But I want to finish up the show. Come on. Hurry up, because we got other people on. Go, come. No. Be nice. Show them what you want to show them. Go ahead.
This is Power. Hello there, I'm Power. And this is Beth. Hello, I'm from Halloween Store. Thank you for very much. It's Daddy's video.
Okay, people, I have to get going. Is my channel live? Am I live? Did I go? Okay, everyone. I have to get going. My daughter's up, and so I just want to say, yeah. What happened was I got a phone call. So what happened?
People.
She wants to say goodbye to everybody. You guys, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. We are so going to do this again next week.
For subscribing to Daddy's channel.
What was
Thank
that?
you. Click the red button to subscribe to Daddy's channel on the left side.
Got it? Don't forget to subscribe to Danny's channel on the left side. I thought it was the right side. Is it the left side? Should be the right side. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all. You all be great. Take care of your kids. Take care of your family. Everybody be well. I love you all very much. Don't forget to hit the like.
Hospital, okay, guys? Okay.
We're not going to the hospital.
No, you're not going to the hospital. Your friends are going to the hospital.
No, you're not going to the hospital. None of you are going to the hospital. Don't go to the hospital. You're okay. You're fine. You're all healthy. That's what I want to hear. You're all healthy and good. Okay. Anyway, everyone, be well. Be safe. Support each other. Hit that subscribe button. Check out your channels. Guys, I love you all, but I really have to get going. No hospitals. I agree. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Love you a lot. I'll see you all soon. I'll be checking out your videos. Keep them pumping. Guys, see you later. We got to go. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Daddy,
Yes, baby.
I love being in your channel all the time.
Sorry, Rose, I gotta go. I gotta go, Rose. You missed it. Rose, check you out. Rose Rants and Star Wars. Check him out.
it's
Subscribe.
Easy. It's easy. It's that.
Tell him, subscribe to Rhodes' channel.
Subscribe to Rhodes' channel.
Subscribe to Dog's channel.
Subscribe to Dog's channel.
Make sure you subscribe to everybody's channel in this live stream. Living My Rhapsody. Say LMR, subscribe to her channel.
LAI. Subscribe to her channel.
There you go. Great. Subscribe to everybody's channel. Everybody support each other. Guys, be well.